If you needed to evacuate from your home, would you know multiple scenarios to get out?
Well, we are talking about creating an evacuation plan this morning. News 5's Jessica Barretto joins us live from the Paso County Office of Emergency Management. Jessica?
Good morning, Bree and Ira. We actually have a 3D model set up here. I'm joined with Robin ADAIR with the county. So talk to me about what this model shows.
Sure. This is sort of a little tabletop demonstration of what a neighborhood might look like, and it's a model that we use in our training program to have people get ready to evacuate their neighborhood, get ready to deal with disasters in their neighborhood. So whether you live in a rural area or an urban area, think about what the risks are in your neighborhood. You know, if you have a gas station where there might be a power line down in an explosion or a car crash, how would that look? You know, what would you do? We ask people to play what if with their families. Like sit down at the dinner table and say, you know, what if there was an explosion? What if there was a fire? What if we had to evacuate? Do we know a couple different ways out of our neighborhood? Do we know how to get out on foot as well as by car? And what if the bridge we always use is out because of an explosion or a winter storm or a flood? Do we know another way to get out, and do we know how to get out on foot? So planning for those things and going through the scenario, not just for where you live, but for where your kids go to school and for where you work and for where you shop, so that you know wherever you happen to be when a disaster breaks out, how will you handle that and how will you prepare?
What are some of the common misconceptions you think that people have, or like things that they don't keep top of mind usually?
Well, I think people take for granted that they're going to be able to communicate with each other. That's huge. If your children are at school and you're at home and somebody else is at work and grandma is in another neighborhood, how are you going to make sure everybody's okay, and how are you going to figure out where everybody has gone, and how are you going to stay in touch? That is the biggest part of every disaster scenario, is staying in communication.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. And coming up at 6:30, I'll tell you more about how you can sign up for free workshops with the county, where you can go over all these emergency scenarios with your family. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Jessica Barretto, News 5.
Okay, thank you.